और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
A very good afternoon, friends, to all of us who are watching here live, and also a very good afternoon to all the friends and people watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. This is a special series of Business Opportunity Over Chai, organized by Franchise India Group, the management team of Franchise India, Mr. Gaurav Maurya, the Franchise India chairman, and Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, Managing Director, Franchise India Brands. So friends, Franchise India is bringing this opportunity right at your home every day at 12 o'clock. 12 बजे रोज हम एक नया ब्रांड आपके लिए लेके आते हैं, where we help you discover new business opportunities which are available in market. So Franchise India has been into existence since past 25 years, where we have a lot of millions of customers and investors, rather, I would rather say, like yourself, to pick up the right business opportunity. So friends, today we have a special brand and a very special industry that we're going to talk about, a futuristic business everybody is going to talk about. And in the meantime, I will also ask you and request you to please use the Q&A box, which is just below, to post any and all your questions. So friends, today we're going to talk about an industry which is absolutely very futuristic, because this is one industry which is taking the advantage, and the name of the brand we're bringing is DIYA. DIYA, a simplification, do it yourself academy. So we are inviting area franchise developers pan-India. This brand gives you a hands-on robotic and coding education brand since 2013, what they're providing. 30,000 plus students been inspired by them, 10 plus countries they are present in, and 250 plus robotic applications have been built so far. So friends, today we have a special guest, the founder and the MD of the brand DIYA, Mr. Uday. Mr. Uday, a very warm welcome to this business opportunity. And we also have Mr. Vittal. Mr. Vittal is working with as a capacity of partner relationship. So friends, today both of them are with us from the brand side itself, who are going to explain us about the business opportunity of being the future. So Uday ji, बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका.
नमस्ते सरस जी.
And as we always say, हर business एक शुरू होता है एक business किसी problematic situation के साथ. So what problem did you see in the world, in the market, that you started this concept, sir?
So बचपन से हम सबको एक आशा होता है, कुछ करूं, कुछ डिफरेंट करूं, बुक्स के अलावा क्या मुझे और कोई ऑप्शन मिलेगा, अगर बुक्स ही पढ़ना है उसको पढ़ के मैं क्या करूं. So there are multiple things which we think of always when we are as a child about opportunities, what can we do above and beyond. So in that particular way, when I was a child, when I wanted to learn robotics, there was a very, very little chance. We had workshops with IIT and all that. Now, when we started DIYA, our simple thought process was, in my second year of college, what I was doing, can a child in second standard do that? As simple as that, which is very much possible. So what was not there was, so globally, we know that children have the capacity and the capabilities, but are we giving them the opportunity and platform in the right way, in the right process? When that happens, the kind of learning and transformation that can happen in children is immense. And we wanted to bring about that transformation.
Well, that's very inspiring. And friends, today we also have our panelists who have really joined us because they could not stop themselves for joining this webinar today. And these people who have joined us rather with the name of Purushottam. So first, again, I will ask all of you panelists to rename yourself so that we can see the audience can see your real names, please. Thank you. So we have Mr. Rakesh, Mr. Purushottam, who are present with us, and these are the industry specialists who help investors like yourself to pick up the right questions. So please keep posting your questions right in the Q&A box. Towards the end of this presentation, formal presentation, we'll be more than happy to pick up your questions. With that, Udayji, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. So friends, namaste and a very good afternoon to all of you. Before we go into the presentation, we have a short video for you.
Uday, 1 minute. I request my friends to change their Uday, 1 minute. I request my friends to change their names because there are 3-4 Purushottam Adis. So I am Purushottam Adi. I would love to see your original names.
Okay, absolutely. Arunji, aapni naam change kar sakte hain. Let's go ahead, sir, please.
Sure.
Yeah, Uday, please.
Are you a parent concerned about your child's future? Or do you wonder if your child is ready for the future? Well, being future ready starts here. Do It Yourself Academy, DIYA, is about shaping students with the skills to solve day-to-day problems using technology. We introduce your child to the world of active learning, which allows him or her to observe, question, and create solutions independently. That's the future your child is heading into. With hands-on learning in over 10 diverse domains of robotics, your child learns everything from building smaller versions of washing machines, robots that can clean our homes, to drones that can deliver food. Moreover, the practical approach of learning not only focuses on the technical skills of your child, but also essential life skills such as creativity, communication, and collaboration, thereby enabling holistic development of your child. With multiple awards, recognitions, and international certifications from the UK, USA, Singapore, and Australia, we are currently impacting children in more than 10 countries. We also hold the world record for enabling the maximum number of children in the foundation of AI in a single session. Our footprint continues to grow across the globe as we enable more children to become critical thinkers and problem solvers of today's world as well as tomorrow's. So worry no more about your child and empower him or her to create the future for all of us.
So friends, that was a short intro about us. Now, let us go deep into what as a brand, how did we start? What do we have to offer you? And how is it that together we can impact children across the world? This is how we started. We had a very humble beginning. So as all of you know, robotics is not something new. Robotics has been on for more than 20 plus years. So when we started in 2013, rather in 2012, we started off with a small group, more focused on helping children who could not afford robotics, which is children from government schools and orphanages. So as you can see, this is an orphanage in Chennai. So where myself and two of my volunteers are teaching children So every Sunday we used to just go there, spend an hour with the children, teach them. And slowly over the time, we thought, yes, we are teaching them. Are we helping them understand what they have learned? Are they able to understand? Are they able to communicate their ideas? Why do they stand against the private schools? So we had this question and we took them to a national level contest on robotics at IIT Madras. And to everyone's surprise, these children came first at national level. So just imagine children who have never touched robots, where one computer was used by almost 30 children, which means they're not using them at all. These children, in a span of just 12 weeks, at 1 hour per week, were able to compete with private schools charging more than 2 lakh as fees and beat them to become national champions. So can you imagine that? So that is where we thought, yes, we're creating impact and impact that matters. Now, can we take this and scale this to many more schools? And can we scale this service, what we're providing? And this, which started as TRY, the reformer new, transformed into DIYA, Do It Yourself Academy. So TRY is a non-profit initiative, a CSR, which still we continue to do in many government schools. And DIYA is a for-profit initiative. Now, what we have done is, can we actually combine DIYA and TRY? So when school takes up DIYA services, we offer the school to run a TRY club in the school where children from the private schools go to the government school or orphanage and teach those children free of cost. So here what we did was, this way we're able to help the children in the private schools understand what their parents are actually giving them. Nowadays, children have no value for what they're getting. They get everything without asking. So when they go there and see the conditions, how life is, then they have gratitude and thankfulness for what they have been gifted with, and brings a huge transformation in a child, because then their emotional and social quotient really improves, and also brings in them a spirit that I should also do something for the society. When something like that happens, the child, you see your own child as a new person. That is what the power education has. So slowly, when you wanted to go scale to more schools, from just a small group, this group now is engineers. So this is something that happened when we did 10 years back, and these children are now taking up engineering. That is the kind of impact what we had. So a child who might have not even gone to college, gone for a day job, the same children, because we intervened and taught them robotics, they're doing engineering. So that is something which we call impact. And then we started impacting at scale. We started doing workshops, orientation programs, where at a time we were addressing thousands of children. And to make it more impactful, because we had to bring this complete thought process in line with the future. So what exactly is the future? In the early 2000s, late 90s, we saw the computer revolution, where from factories and industries, today, even a child who's 5 years old has a computer. That is the computer revolution. What is the next revolution? Next is going to be robotics, AI, big data, cybersecurity. That is the next revolution. Now, are we preparing our children for the next revolution? That is where DIYA comes in. Is there an opportunity? Yes, it is huge. So the word IoT might not be familiar, but there's almost a 300% increase in demand for IoT talent. It's nothing but home automation, your Alexa, your Google Home, those sort of things. And there's a new role. We all know that I'm the CEO of a company. It's a fancy thing, but there's going to be a new role that says Chief IoT Officer. And more than 33% to 35% of the jobs in engineering are from the 3D printing line. And solar energy jobs are growing at 12 times faster as the US economy. And robotics and automation is set to replace 60% of the dull and dangerous jobs in industries. Now, why should children in India be more focused on this? First and foremost, now India is in the limelight. Everyone wants to come to India because across the world, we're the third lowest in production cost, second infrastructure vastness, and small startups itself, we have more than 5 billion. But more than all this, what makes us most interesting is there are going to be about 500 million youth that can enter the job market by 2030, which no other country across the world can offer. And that is why our children, our future, if they equip the right skills, the right knowledge, they can transform the world as we see it. And that is where DIYA comes in. DIYA is Do It Yourself Academy. As the name says, we want to enable children to learn by doing. And also, just like DIYA means light, we want to be the guiding light in the space of robotics and coding. And DIYA also means to give, which is initiative try. We are trying to give this wonderful opportunity to children who cannot afford it. We are specialists in robotics and coding education, the hands-on way. And we've built our own pedagogy. Pedagogy means the way and style of teaching, which is called as Texploration, which is technology, exploration, and innovation. And we have a single point agenda, which is to be the foundation for making children future ready. Here, we have three major pillars or differentiation factors, as we can call it. First and foremost, we are internationally certified. Our certification is valid across 50 plus countries. And we have certifications from the UK, US, Singapore, and Australia. So we are truly global standard. Second is we are industry oriented. Now, what does it mean? Suppose a child learns something today with us, there is a scope for that in the future. So it becomes the right foundation skill for the futuristic career. And third, we focus on 21st century skills through future tech. So what does that mean? Now, I can be the best engineer in the world, but if I cannot communicate, work as a team, and solve a problem, my skill will not have the same value. So what we try to do here is we make children to work as a team, develop their critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity, and most importantly, compassion. These are the C's of the future. Through this, we develop holistic focus and ensure the child is prepared for the future. And that is why we say 21st century skills through robotics and coding, which is future tech as the medium. Now, coming to the point, why exactly education business? Globally, the robotics education market is about 85 billion US dollars and is growing at 14% annually. And the spend by the parents in the space of education has increased by 571% over the last 10 years, which basically means if a parent was willing to spend 20,000 for child fees in 2010, today the parents are spending almost 1 lakh rupees. So you must imagine the kind of spend increase in this particular field. And second is, after food, we spend the highest for education, which is almost 8.9% of our total expense. That is why education is the right business, futuristic business, powered with the outcomes in the right way is a wonderful combination. So why DIYA? First and foremost, we're a technology-driven company. Systems, processes, everything we do has a complete step-by-step process. Second is, this is a futuristic business. It is a growing business. And third, so we have a structured curriculum implementation plan, and the business model is such that only if our franchise partner is successful, we also make money. That's why we simply put it, because our success lies in yours. Only when you make money, we make money. So we give 100% support to make sure that you're successful. And fourth and most important thing is, we have multiple options like the master, area, and unit. So you can choose whichever works best for you. So coming into our vision, so we were focused to impact 100 plus million children across 100 plus countries to build a 1,000 plus crore compassionate company to make us the global tech education leader. Now, coming to our business verticals, we have three major business verticals. First is the B2B business, which is our franchising business, where we have the master or the state partner, the area or the city partner, and unit, which is an after-school partner. So coming to how we do our business, B2B2C is our school business, where we tie up with the schools and offer robotics as a subject at the school, starting from grade 1 till grade 12. So just like science and math, robotics becomes a subject. And just like a physics lab or a chemistry lab, we set up a robotics lab. So like this, we integrate robotics with the curriculum. The third part is the B2C, which is the after school business. So this is an center where children come to after school hours and learn. So these are the three verticals what DIYA has. So why DIYA again? This is our achievements. So we are a world record holding company where we've trained more than 5,000 children at a single shot in the foundation of AI. More than 100 plus schools trust us. Till date, 30,000 plus children have been impacted by us positively. And more than 10 countries is the spread we have for our customers. We've been in business for more than 10 years, so time gives you the test of time. For companies like Intel, we've been the preferred CS initiative partner, where we've trained college girls and students for Intel with the technology what we have offered. Now, coming to our first vertical, which is the institutional business, what we call as the B2B2C. When it comes to schools in India, there is no one product fits all. Every school has a different expectation, different requirement, and different way they would like to get it implemented. So according to the request of the schools, we come up with about 6 different models. The first one is an year-long co-curricular program where robotics becomes a subject. Second is as an after-school program at the school. So after the school hours, we'll have seen a lot of karate classes or sports happening at the school. So just like that, we have robotics at the school. The third option is short-term workshops, half day, 1 day, 2 day workshops. We do it at the school and we're out. And the fourth option is, right now we all know that NEP is suggesting holistic development, practical learning. So in line with that, we enable the school teachers to deliver the robotics or coding program if the school wishes us to. We set up the lab and we enable the school teacher and we offer the products and services. And the fifth one is our international immersion programs, where from 1 week to 2 weeks, we take children overseas with a university tie-up, a company tie-up, and they go to a foreign country and learn robotics there. And the last one is schools that still prefer online selected students. We have an optional level-wise online program. So as you can see, every school would choose at least one of this. So that's the way we devise the business so that when we enter a school, we maintain a relationship, business is assured for any one of these. So what comes in an after-school program? So when it comes to after school, we're having a center within 200 square feet to 250 square feet, where it's an after-school program. We also have home-based centers that come under our unit franchise who teach from home. Either they go to children's house, like we have home tuition, or children go to their house. And right now, I'm happy to share that a child who has joined us 5 years back is still with us. That's the kind of quality and consistency we provided. So imagine a parent who's trusted us with their child's most important 5 years, where every 3 months they learn a new robot, a new project, and we have curriculum for up to 8 years, which means even after school, we can run a parallel school. And this, we have our online customers and all that together in more than 10 countries. So our uniqueness is, first and foremost, our complete business, the student learning, everything supported by a learning management system where every child gets a unique login. So they're able to practice, understand, retry, answer the quizzes on the LMS. So we understand their understanding and we're able to extend the support and we can track the progress of the children. Second is experienced professionals. So it is very important to decide what and how we teach to our children. So we have experts from different industries with an experience of more than 100 years telling us what is going to be the next big thing and what and how do we teach it. Next is the seasoned support team. In terms of support, because education business, that is the backbone. Is the school happy with the service and support? And we support you to support the school. And this ensures that the line is complete and the customer is satisfied to ensure attention. We are happy to share that we've achieved 100% retention of schools in the last 1 year, which is a very, very big thing. And the entire program is internationally certified. We're the only company in India having certification from 4 different countries. That becomes a very big USP for DIYA. So these are the certifications what we have: the National Computing Center, STEM.org, Ionic 3DP, and electronics. So this is the kind of technology spread what we have, 10 different technologies, which you see on the outside. And the inside are the skills which we focus in terms of 21st century skills. So when technology skills and life skills come hand in hand, that becomes the foundation for the future profession. That is how we're inspiring the next generation of innovators. So these are the products what we have manufactured. And for the kind of services we've delivered, we've got awards like Best Technology Solution, Most Promising Tech Education, Excellence in Futuristic Education, and Excellence in Robotics Education. So we manufacture our products in India This makes us a very focused Make in India company. And these are the immersion programs what we offer. We take children to UK, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia based on the program. These are the kind of lab setups what we've done for the school. So on the left is a traditional setup, and on the right is a unique setup which we have created, combining our traditional practice of sitting down and learning with modern technology. So we have both the options for the schools. Now coming to the part which is most important and exciting for us. So we have a master partner, this is for the state. And then we have an implementation partner, what we call as an area partner for one zone in a city. For example, if you take Chennai, we divide Chennai into east, west, north, and south. And one part of Chennai goes to the implementation partner. And then we have the after-school activity partner. And under the after-school activity partner, we have the home-based model. So I'll quickly run you through what the regional partner for the state is. It comes with investment of about 15 lakhs. And this is across the state. But today we're going to focus more on the implementation partner or the area franchise. So what exactly is this? Number one, exclusive rights to any business that happens within your zone. Now, how big is your zone? Now, when you take a city, you have at least about 500 or more schools, minimum. So this, what we do is, we divide the city into 4 parts, east, west, north, and south. With a smaller city, we just have north and south. But it's a very small city, it is just one franchise. So based on number of schools and the business potential, we decide how many franchises can fit in. And that particular zone, you get exclusive rights. The investment with us would be rupees 5 lakhs plus GST of 18%. In that 5 lakhs, what you would be getting is 1 lakh worth of materials. And 4 lakh would be the franchise fee. And there is no fee for renewal. So as long as you're performing and everything is going fine, this is a one-time investment and there is a royalty that goes consistently. So what exactly is the royalty part? Now, let us say about 100 rupees comes in as a business. 70% goes to our area franchise, that is implementation partner, and 30% comes to the company. So let us understand how much and how fast can our area partner get the ROI. Okay, so first let us look at the school business. So P1 is our in-school program and P2 is our after-school program. So assuming there are about 800 children taking the program and annually we are charging about 2,500 rupees. So total revenue is about 20 lakhs, less GST is about 17 lakhs. Of the 17 lakhs, we put a payment schedule to the school. We don't start the business unless the school gives a 60% advance. Till money comes in, nothing goes out. So basically, what happens here is, unless money comes in, you won't be making any expense. That is the first good thing for the business. Secondly, what happens is, now of this 17 lakhs, 70%, that is the revenue post taxes, 70%, about 12 lakhs would come to our area franchise. Now of this, we have an option called as channel partner or outreach partner. We understand that you might be new to the education business. So cracking a school is not that easy. So for this, what we do is we onboard people called channel partners or outreach partners who can help us to onboard the school. They already have existing relationship like a uniform vendor, books vendor. So we tie up with them and we give at least 10% of the business value to them. So let us assume that we're giving 10% to them. That is about 1.7 lakhs goes to them. Now what else? The robotic kits, we offer it on a rental model. So you don't have to invest more on that. So the annual cost of servicing the school is just between 75,000 to 1 lakh for the products. Then what else can we have as a cost? One will be the staff recruitment for teaching, staff salary, signages, boards, events, any brochure certificates, promotional cost, 10% is the channel partner cost, any staff training to bring them to Chennai and train them, kit cost of rental, any damages what we incur, competitions we do at school. So all put together, about 7.7 lakhs is the total expense. Of 11.86 lakhs, 7.7 is the expense. So the net standing what we have is about 4,14,000. So this is even after removing the GST. So if I had included GST and shown, it would have been a much bigger number. So straight away, almost 21% is the net profit that you can take home. So ideally speaking, if you're able to get one school itself in 1 year, almost more than 80% you get ROI. But just imagine if you get 5 schools. So 4 lakhs becomes 20 lakhs. So it is 400% ROI in 1 year. So speaking of the trends, what we've seen is in the first year, on an average, our partners able to onboard anywhere between 4 and 8 schools. And in the second year, it goes between 15 to 25 schools. This is the trend what we have seen. So that is the beauty of this business. So within 1 year, you can get a minimum of 100% or more ROI. And the best case, it can be up to 300 to 400% within 1 year. The second part in the model where we said that the school teacher is going to teach. So similarly, there we're just going to give them the online platform, the course materials, and we're going to train the teacher. So we charge quite very affordable way. Just 750 for the curriculum, LMS software, everything, and 250 for certification. So per year, a child is just paying 1,000 rupees. So at 600 children, 6 lakh rupees, 5 lakhs post taxes. And here, if you see, we take 80% upfront, and the area partner gets about 40% of total business, about 2 lakh rupees. And assuming 10% of business given as commission, 50,000. So net profit comes to about 1.25 lakhs in the single school. And similar model, but we're doing it robotics, it is about 1.8 lakhs. So taking the school business as a whole, these are different types of offerings you can give to the school. And in this, I've taken the first year, we're doing only 6 schools, which is an average of between 4 and 8. 6 is the average, with just 6 schools being onboarded. And we're doing about workshops where about 75 children from 6 schools take part. It's rupees 500 rupees for a half-day workshop, 75 children in 1 school. I'm taking 6 schools. And I'm considering that 15 children from 3 schools are coming for our international program, where we're charging a program fee of 75,000 per child. So assuming all that is the case, the revenue what we have is about 1 crore rupees. And if just 20%, it was 21%, after removing taxes and channel partner cost, we get an ROI of 20 lakhs. Investment is 5 lakhs, returns is 20 lakhs. Then, assuming you already have school connects and you don't want any channel partner, or let us take that half the schools you get directly and half the schools are getting to a channel partner, then if it's 25% on average, you invest 5 lakhs, you get back 25 lakhs. So that is the power of
Mr. Uday, I'm sorry I'm interrupting. We are still on the implementation partner area slide. Is that
I'm
the
so
one you're
sorry.
talking?
No, oh my goodness, I was running through the Excel sheet whole time. Was it not visible?
No, now it is. Now it is.
Now it is.
So should I do it again?
Probably broadly, yes, you may. You rather
Okay.
should. Yeah.
Friends, I'm so sorry about that. I was thinking this Excel was visible. So in short, the billing with the school will be about 20 lakhs, 2,500 to 800. After taxes, 17 lakhs. 70% coming to the IP, this is about 12 lakhs. 10% given as commission to people who help us get the school, 1.6 lakhs. So the kit cost of rental to set up the lab, the rental cost about 75,000. So all expenses together, number one is staff salary, comes to about 3.6 lakhs. Then any interiors, press releases, offering support to the school, channel partner cost. So all put together cost comes to about 7.7 lakhs. So 11 lakhs, 11.86 less 7.7 comes to 4 lakhs in a single school profit. So what I was saying was, if at the 4 lakh margin, we're able to onboard 5 schools, almost 20 lakhs will be our ROI within 1 year. Second is the model where we train the school teacher. In that, the margins are almost 1.25 lakhs for a single school, which is the billing also is lesser because school would like to go for a budgetary option. So there, 600 into 1,000 per child, 6 lakhs, 5 lakhs after taxes, less 10% commission, and all that 1.25 is the net standing. And here, similarly in robotics, we do a similar model, 1.8 lakhs is the net standing. So in this particular sheet, what I've taken into consideration is, we are only achieving 6 schools in the first year. If we onboard just 6 schools, then we have 3 more schools where we're sending 15 children for the foreign program at 75,000 each. And we have 6 schools where we're doing short-term workshops. And in each workshop, we have about 75 children. Now, taking all this into consideration, the total revenue for the franchise, which is about 1 crore rupees, and at average margin of 20%, the returns are 20 lakh rupees. So simply put, investment is 5 lakhs, returns is 20 lakhs, which is 400% ROI. And secondly, what I was saying was, if you already have school connections, you don't need a channel partner. Assuming that 3 schools are taking directly and 3 schools through channel partner, the average margin is 25%, which makes it 25 lakhs. So investment of 5 lakhs, returns of 25 lakhs. In the second year, if you reach 20 schools and overall you're servicing 30 schools, you can see that the total revenue is almost 2.7 crores and the margin is anywhere between 50 to 70 lakh rupees. And your investment was just one time 5 lakh rupees. And your margin can be north of 50 lakhs for just 20 schools. That is the power of this business. And secondly, as an area partner, you also have the rights to appoint center under you. So whatever business happens in the centers within your zone, you get share of that business as well. Now, assuming that you have only one center in the first year, and under the center, there are 2 people doing the business from home and doing some workshops. So from this, you earn additional 2.4 lakhs. Now, all this, when you go to the profit calculation in the first year, so from B to B2C, school business, you'll be earning about 20 lakhs. From the unit franchise, about 1.4 lakhs. So the total margin is about 21 lakhs. Some expenses like school orientation programs, visits, workshop, all that, if you incur about 2 lakhs of expense, your net profit will be 19.4 lakhs. In the second year, to expand the business, you'll be appointing a staff for sales. So staff salary comes in, school events, you have to take part in expos, awards, put up stalls to grow the business. When we do all that in second year, expense comes to about 9 lakh rupees. The income, which was north of 50 lakhs, I've taken 58 lakhs, the lower case, expense as 11 lakhs, still about 50 lakhs will be a profit, even assuming that you achieve just 70% of what we are kind of envisioning, still net profit will be 30 lakhs. And this business only grows year on year when you increase the number of schools. So that is about this business. So let me go back to the presentation and we will conclude shortly. So this is the area franchise, sorry, this is the unit franchise, where this would also come under our area franchise implementation partner. And assuming that you're in, say, Chennai North, and you know a school in Chennai South, you have the rights to function as an outreach partner and onboard the school from there. This is the kind of support and process we set you up with. And this is the pipeline we follow, starting from you understanding the business to onboarding you. We provide end-to-end support. These are the school models, what we just spoke about. These are some of the photos from our existing schools. So I hope the PPT is visible now. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, right, this is the program which children have gone on this year at Malaysia. Some of the schools we've partnered with. And this is one of our big achievements. I'm sure this is something we can attend to you, but this was done by 6 girls in 6 months. Today, that robot is the receptionist in that particular school. This is a sample after school center. This is the actual one. There's a child there. And all our children tell you one thing for sure, that DIYA is the best. As the child can see, the code was made by the child. And for that, we won the most promising tech education institute. So these are the home-based models. This is the award what a child has got for the thing he has done. And international expert sessions. This is our team, advisors from the industry. Some of our memorable moments, press releases and awards. So as a concluding slide, what I'd like to tell you is the best things about DIYA. It's a reasonable investment, assured returns, it's a planned schedule. You can completely plan and decide when and how you want to do business. It's a proven business model with fast ROI and completely technology driven. So thank you so much for your patient listening. Together, let's make children future ready.
Thank you, Mr. Uday. The wonderful presentation it was. And in the meantime, we also have Mrs. Sanjay Bhatt, who has joined us. He is the CEO with Franchise India.
Good afternoon, sir.
And he is somebody who works as a do-your-own business specialist. So over to you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Udayji, for having this representation today. So it's a great opportunity for all, especially as a parent. For sure, you should look at and understand the opportunity further. There are a lot of questions also, but before that, I think I would like to invite Purushottamji first. If he has some questions or he want to throw some light on this. Purushottamji, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sanjay ji. Wonderful presentation, Uday. I felt this. See, I come across a lot of business models, but this is really, wonderful business model, and we can get easily conviction. And this is needed also. That's what I felt. And beautifully you summarized, right? Technology skills plus life skills. This is more important. You are not making humans robots. That's wonderful. And second thing, I just want to emphasize, while talking about a lot of business propositions what we are given, we need to tell only 3 business models. First, state partner, which is 20 lakhs. Second, area partner, which is 5 lakhs. Third, ASAP, that is 2 lakhs. So these are the main business models, and the heart of these 3 is area partner, because area partner has got a lot of scope to get ROI very fast. With 5 lakhs, within 1 year, he can get 20 lakhs. In fact, within 2 years, he can go 30, 40. And as you said that this is not for 1 year, 2 year renewal. So I felt this is the best opportunity, people who are trying to get into edutech business. Of course, I have no questions because you have given me a lot of information before onboarding this brand. So I would love to ask my other partners who wanted to throw some light and ask some more questions.
Sure. So thank you very much. I think it's a much elaborated presentation for sure. But since a few questions which are generally by some of the investors, they ask this. So suppose taking a franchisee, then after that, we need to understand how we are going to build your market. So for franchisee, for investor, how we are building his market. Second, what's the marketing support which we are doing? And third is tie up with the schools. So is there any support from your side to get the tie-ups, or is there any tie-up already done in that particular area which is there with you? Are we going to transfer it to the existing franchisee that time?
Right. So when it comes to the support, very honestly, the school businesses are very, very localized. Now, in every area, if you see, there are many vendors to schools. So that is why when I'm present, I shared that we don't go to the schools directly like a cold call. We first tie up vendors to schools, uniform vendors, stationery, computers, AV, events like that. A school has more than 30 vendors. And each of these vendors are present in every city. And each vendor does almost 50 to 100 schools. So as an area franchise, the first thing what as a company recommend is to identify these people. And then we help you onboard them as a channel partner under you, through whom you will enter the school, and closing the school becomes easy. So as a company, we do expos and stalls, award functions across India. So if we get a lead in that particular zone, we will give you, but we'll not promise that saying that minimum 5 schools will give you or this we will do for you. So we do not make any such commitments. So our support, what will be there is, now assuming that you already have a school, initially what we do is the first 3 to 5 schools, we ask you to fix appointments. We will come with you and we will take the call on your behalf. So we do a presentation for you so that you'll have an on-job training. So one, you will come to our office, you learn from us how to present, pitch and all that. And thereon, we come with you to the school to help you close the orders so that you can see the complete cycle. So once you see that cycle, it is just a repetition of the same again and again, becomes very scalable.
Absolutely fantastic. So now further, if you can just simplify after joining you as a partner, as a franchisee, so what would be the steps to take it up further?
Okay. So step 1, we would have training at Chennai, where you would spend 2-3 days with us, understanding the product. Number 2, understanding the how to pitch, how to do the business. So 2 to 3 days training in Chennai. And then you go back to your city. Then you build a network, either by joining education forums or business forums, whichever. Then you identify potential collaborators. Parallelly, you can start visiting schools that you know. And when these two happen and you create first set of appointments, from the branch side, we will come to your city and join you in this sales calls, and we'll help you to close these deals. So once the deals are closed, then the kid coming to the school, hiring the staff for training. So all that support we will provide. So once you're familiar, you can take over.
Oh, absolutely. And while coming to the head office for the training, so I think the costing, everything is on franchisee.
So the cost of travel, food, accommodation will be on a franchise, yes.
All right, that's very good. And second is, suppose now we are talking about first model, which is very interesting, I find, which is a state model. So if you can throw a little more light on that, because I feel that is very interesting, because once you are blocking a state, so then you are, also in charge for that state. So you can build your network as per, and what is the support from the brand side to build the network under the state franchise.
Right. So on the state model, it is about 10 lakh investment in the first year, then 2 lakh in second year, 2 lakh in third year. So total 14 lakh is the fee payable, and 1 lakh will be the equipment. So total investment will be 15 lakhs plus GST across 3 years. Number one. Number two, whatever area franchise is appointed in the state, 50% of the franchisee fee will come to the state partner. Suppose we're charging about 5 lakh rupees. So 50% of that will come to our state partner. And number three, 30% of all the royalty that DIYA gets from the area franchise, of that 15% of the royalty will come to the state partner. So we take 30% from the area franchise. So of that 15% will come to our state partner of all business across the state. Now, apart from that, in terms of support, like I said earlier, we do not make any promises in terms of how many schools we will give. Schools come, we provide. So network has to be built by the franchise, how to build, and any clarifications by the people who might join the network and presentations for them, all that support we will provide. But on ground, it is going to be the franchisee's effort. That's why we say it's going to be a partnership model where we take care of the technical part, franchise takes care of the on-ground operations and business part. That's why in the, if you see the presentation itself, it says partnership opportunity and not a franchise opportunity.
So for state also, it is do it yourself.
Yes, true to our name.
All right. All right. First, but any marketing support, any support which is there wherein they can find out these partners?
Definitely what we do is, that's why Reddy said, Sanjay sir, there are the many school events that happens in every state. So as a brand, we participate in those events. Okay. Now, whatever we get from those events, we transfer to that particular state partner. Now, for example, let's say in Hyderabad, we had in Franchise India Expo. Now, from that Expo, whatever leads come like that, instead of that is one way. And secondly, there are many school award functions, those that are happening. Now, from these schools, we get a database. And suppose we have somebody as a partner for Andhra, and all these leads will be given to them. So as a brand, we keep participating in all as many as education expos as possible. And secondly, in the first year, we may not push the franchise, but in the second year, when the franchise themselves see that, yes, going to these events are giving us more leads. There are more than 100 events in education happening in each state, small to big. So the franchisee can now choose which event they want to be part of to get the leads.
All right. Before I invite my friend Saras, so my last question would be if you can throw some light on the current structure, what we have, network we have, and where we are open for area and master franchises now.
I'm sorry, sir.
Area and state. I'm saying if you can just throw some light on the current network, what we have, how many centers we have as a company owned. Is there any franchisee on board? Where are these franchisees? How old are they? You can give us a little more understanding on that, so that, my dear, all investors will get, complete idea what is the current and how they are working, how they are growing right now.
Definitely. So before we got into the franchising business, which is currently, so what we have done is we have taken one particular area franchise and we let them operate for 2 years. So because unless we have measurable results, it is not right on our part to tell, yes, this will happen on an Excel sheet. So what we have done is, so we have taken only one franchise in the last 2 years. We have not accepted any other franchise. So only in Bangalore, only 2 areas we have franchised. That is all. So after that, we wanted to see how they're able to grow, sustain, and build the business. And we have fine-tuned the model accordingly. So now this team in Bangalore, our franchise partners in Bangalore, within 2 years, now they've come to 18 schools. And they're doing almost 2 crores of business. At 1.56, and some more in closure states, they're doing almost 2 crores in business. So whatever Excel I'm presenting, it is not an assumption number. It is something what we have tested from over the last 2 years with the franchise partner, which is very doable. And we have one Coco Center, which is in Chennai, and one in Bangalore. So again, the Coco Center, why we operated was, before telling someone, giving yarn on how to run the business, we have to do it ourselves and prove the business. So here in our own center, within 2 years, we've achieved 100 plus children in just one single center. And we're charging almost 2,500 per month for 4 sessions. So there also we are able to see the revenues. This is our current status. When it comes to schools, overall as a company, this year will be with almost 45 schools, and more than 25,000 children will be our live customers.
All right, great. Thanks. Over to you, Saras. Your important questions are also waiting, and please, feel free. Yeah.
Thank you, Sanjay ji. Of course, although 99.99% questions have already been answered, but yes, Uday ji, I really want to understand more, because that's the question that people are asking. What changes do you really bring? Because if we talk about artificial intelligence and robotics, and we have seen that typical study models, they don't take a change till at least 5 years, 6 years of time, till the time it becomes a mandate. So how soon you adapt a change in your methodology of your education or technology, which is going to the next part? How soon do you adapt that?
See, now, very honestly speaking, even 5-6 years, very short time. We've seen curriculum and syllabus changing only over 10-20 years. So nothing happens in 5-6 years, very honestly. And since we are the manufacturers and content creators, suppose we see some trend change, we can immediately implement within 1 year. That is our capacity. So let's say this current academic year, we see something has to be changed. By next academic year, we can bring in new stuff, we can make new stuff. That is our strength as manufacturers and curriculum developers. And the NEP has already told that please bring coding, AI, all that in grade 6 and above. It's only a matter of time when they advise robotics also.
What is the minimum age, entry level age for getting to your course?
So we do it from first standard to 12th standard. So in many states, it stops at 10 and then becomes PU. So the biggest segment what we have is between 1 and 9. So about 70% of the school's current customers, they've gone for 3rd to 9. And about 20% have gone from 1 to 11. And very few have gone for just 6 to 8.
Well, yes, I think I'm pretty much convinced, because this is absolutely the future. It has to be this. So friends, this is what Franchise India advises our investors like yourself. Why don't you take the first mover advantage? Before somebody really comes in the market and takes the area, why you are not the first one who taking the first mover advantage? Amazing presentation as was. And friends, I'm calling out my numbers and rather putting the numbers continuously in the chat box. Shall you need to understand more in details about DIYA, we'll be more than happy to do a tri-party call, a one-on-one meeting with Mr. Uday itself, and he'll be happy to take any of your calls. Our numbers are 97176 83838. I repeat, 97176 83838. We can be also reached by writing an email to us, and we'll call back you at feedback@franchiseindia.in. I repeat, feedback@franchiseindia.in. So friends, today it was there. We were talking about the robotics part, and tomorrow, as we said, every day 12 o'clock we come with a new brand in the market. So I would like to invite you for attending tomorrow's webinar. Interesting name, tongue twister. Creamier to the core. This is what the tagline is. The investment starts with 8 lakhs. Anybody wanting to get into F&B business should and must attend this session today. The registrations can be done by calling the same number 97176-83838. The last slide. The world was here with the G20 summit, and the world is going to yet come back again to the biggest franchise show ever in the world, which is Franchise India 2023. 15th and 16th of July. I repeat, 15th and 16th of July are the 2 days must to be in Pragati Maidan, because this is where all the brands from different opportunities giving their different models, like Mr. Uday itself, they will all be present in this opportunity where you can talk to them face to face, one-on-one, and of course, start a new business idea for yourself. With that, I would like to thank you all for all your time and wish you the best of your life you ever had. Let's invest in the future. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you, all the panelists. And
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you and best
Thank
wishes.
you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.